What's up guys, it's James and welcome to the Cloud Athletics YouTube channel. So in this video today, we're just going to show you how to better your posture so that for one, when you exercise in the gym, it's going to be more effective, and number two, you're not going to injure yourself. So 80 to 90% of the people at the gym have really poor posture, whether it's rounding the shoulder or dropping their chin forward like this. And when we're doing exercise like this, you'll know that we're not going to be able to activate those muscles we want to activate. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you need to do today in order for you to better your posture. So the first thing we need to do, guys, is stretch and lengthen the muscles that are overactive. The second thing we need to do is increase the range of motion in our scapula and our thoracic spine. And the last thing that we need to do is to make sure that we're strengthening the muscles in our back that pull the shoulders back, depress and retract the shoulder blades, as well as tuck the chin back. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is stretch out the pec muscles, because a lot of times what happens is most people will sit in front of the desk for a really long time, and what will happen is they'll start rounding their shoulders and create this shortening in the frontal muscles here, especially in the pecs. So I'm going to show you 2 really good stretches for the pecs so we can lengthen these muscles. Now the first one, I'm going to demonstrate on this pull-up bar here, but you can use a door frame, right? So you're going to first of all place your hand on top of the door frame. And then with the opposite leg, we're gonna walk in the front. That way we lengthen these muscles here, and that's what we really wanna do. Now you're gonna hold this stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds. All right, now we're gonna do the second stretch. The first stretch, we stretched out more of the inner part of the pec. Now we're gonna try and stretch out the outer part that connects to the front deltoids. What we're gonna do is, again, on the door frame, you're gonna place your palm on the door frame, elbow on the door frame. Try to make about a 90-degree angle. Again, with the opposite foot, you're gonna step out, lengthen the chest here, breathe in, hold this stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds. Alright guys, we're gonna do our one last stretch. This is for the neck, because these are one of the muscles that get shortened when we're sitting at the desk for a very long time. So we're gonna stretch out these 2 muscles in the front here. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're actually going to look up and towards a 45-degree angle. You're gonna feel a slight stretch down this part of the neck, but the next thing I want you to do is clench your teeth together so that we enhance that stretch. Second thing is draw your shoulders back and push those fingers down into the floor. Now we're gonna hold this stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds. Alright guys, now that we lengthened the muscles that we're supposed to stretch, we're now going to try and increase the range of motion in our thoracic spine. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the cat-cow move. Now, it's a very famous yoga move. You're going to go on all fours, making sure your shoulders are right above your wrists, making sure your hips are above your knees. From your thoracic spine, right here in the middle, I want you to start sinking that into the ground. Okay, from here you're going to look upwards. Now what this does is creates a full extension in our spine. Okay, now what we're going to do is create a full flexion in our spine. So that same point in your thoracic spine, you're going to reach up into the sky, which creates this rounding in the spine. Now we're going to look down. Do at least 10 reps, 3 sets, and do it at least once a day. The second range of motion exercise, what we're going to do is create range of motion in our shoulders. Right, so what we're going to do here is basically you can grab a chair for this one. We're going to sit up straight, make sure your chest is nice and tall, shoulders pulled back, and tuck that chin back. Now what we're going to do is something really simple. You're not even going to feel a burn, it's not going to be sore. It's just a really simple thing you can do when you're sitting on a desk for a really long time. Just draw the shoulders forward, so protract the shoulders, bring them up all the way, and bring them back all the way. You can have your hands up here, you can leave them to the side, whatever feels more comfortable. You're going to try and do about 20 reps. Okay, after you've done 20 reps, you're going to do the other direction as well. Now that you've stretched your muscles, now we've increased the range of motion in muscles, you should be feeling pretty good right now. So now we're going to try and strengthen the muscles in our back so we're able to pull our shoulders back a lot easier. So the first exercise we're going to do is called a Y. We're working on the lower trap muscles. Now what we're going to do is make sure your back is straight. This is very important. Tuck the chin back, roll the shoulders back. You're going to push your hips back. This is called the hinge. I want you guys to keep in mind is depressing the scapula, because when we bring our arms up, I don't want the shoulders and the traps to come up as well. So here's what we're going to do. Thumbs pointed upwards, make the Y shape with the arm, and you're gonna drive it all the way up towards the ceiling as far as you possibly can. So what you guys are gonna do is do 15 reps. Breathe out as you come up, breathe in, breathe out. And in about 2 to 3 weeks, you're gonna feel that your back muscles now strengthened, and you're gonna be able to pull those shoulders back a little bit easier and tuck the chin back a little bit easier. All right, guys, this is the last and final exercise you have to do to get your posture right. This is gonna be a lat pull down, but we're not gonna use a machine for this one, right? So again, same startup, make sure your chest is tall, roll those shoulders back. You're gonna pretend like you're on a lat pull down machine. We're gonna place our hands nice and wide up here, depress your scapula down. You're gonna pretend you're grabbing onto the bar, and what we're gonna do is you're gonna pull that bar down towards your collarbone. So essentially what we want to do here is drive our elbows back in together. You're gonna feel those muscles squeeze together. Now I want you to again imagine the pencil in between your scapula. You're trying to squeeze that pencil together, okay? Same thing, guys, for this exercise. We're going to do 15 reps. Make sure you do 2 to 3 sets per day. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope this information helped. Now I want you to try that for about 2 to 3 weeks, see how it feels, and in about 2 or 3 weeks you should feel a lot looser in your muscles. You're going to feel more range of motion. You're also going to feel that your posture is going to be a lot better. So make sure you're leaving down in the comments below if this video helped, and if you did feel like it helped, make sure you share it with a friend that maybe you think doesn't have a great posture. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, guys. This is Cloud Athletics YouTube channel.